as we were talking about this past week, is this notion of employer-sponsored retirement plans.
Yeah, that's a great way, to just gain a little bit of experience in the market. Most people are offered something like that through their employer. You contribute a little bit every paycheck, and I think the biggest thing is that fear, and what happens when you consistently invest in those accounts is you see the money gradually grow over time. You get a little bit comfortable with the swings of the market and the volatility, and it becomes less of an issue.
Well, and then from there, you toss in the potential of an employer match, right?
Right.
A lot of employers these days will have a match, and then give you the option. And a lot of times, actually, you're almost automatically required to contribute now. There's a lot of automatic provisions that sort of push people into these, saving in these plans, which is great. These days, you can also do kind of a Roth basis as well. That didn't exist, a few years ago. Plus, the fundamental value of making those regular contributions. I mean, that's all about what dollar cost averaging is all about.
Right. It's a very powerful tool. The concept of dollar cost averaging being investing the same amount of money over time on the same date consistently, no matter what the market is doing. You buy more shares when the market's down, you buy less when the market's up, and you kind of smooth out the volatility, lower your cost basis. It's a great way to do it.
Yeah, great way to build wealth over time. But that being said, I mean, obviously, we can't ignore the fact that certainly the market can be pretty volatile at times. But just to have that perspective that folks need to have. You think, we were talking about this. You think back to just what's gone on over the past 5 years.
Right. Yeah. No. I think about this sometimes, and it makes me laugh. If you had a crystal ball 5 years ago in 2020, and you knew everything that was on the horizon, you saw, okay, so we're going to have a global pandemic.
Yeah.